There's a reason why Stoicism particularly appeals to young men, and I completely understand. I used to be one of those young men, and there's no one to offer the guidance they desperately need in Craig. No one says, here's how to live a good and meaningful, yet challenging life. Here's how to fulfill your purpose. You have a purpose, by the way. You're not worthless or a piece of trash. Society isn't discarding you. You have value. You can make a positive impact, and society needs you to do so. When I received Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, it hit me hard. It was a book that shook my worldview. A quake book. This powerful man, whom I'd only known from movies or history channels, wrote notes to himself on how to be great, to be a badass. That was the essence of Stoicism for me and what it unlocked in me. Initially, Stoicism taught me how to master my emotions, push myself physically, and tolerate people's obnoxiousness and hypocrisy. By the way, there was plenty of that in Marcus' time, and even more in ours. It's not surprising that grifters and demagogues exploit this space. Figures like Andrew Tate distort Stoicism by blending its core ideas with concepts of masculinity and other cultural traditions. They direct people who feel misunderstood or mistreated towards resentment, creating a modern form of know-nothingism or anti-wokeism, a reaction against extreme or misguided cultural forces. What these young men and the opportunists exploiting the myths about Stoicism is what society has always misunderstood. There's a significant difference between lowercase and uppercase Stoicism. Lowercase Stoicism is the stereotype, emotionless, invulnerable, repressed, but that's not true Stoicism. The Stoics weren't emotionless, they aimed to be less emotional, particularly avoiding destructive emotions. They were not repressed, emotionless robots. If you think Stoicism will make you emotionless, you're misinterpreting it. Consider someone like Andrew Tate. If he sees Stoicism as a way to avoid feeling human emotions towards those he exploits, he's completely wrong. Marcus Aurelius said the point of life is good character and acts for the common good. If you see the emotionless Stoic as someone who does whatever they want without caring about consequences for others, you're missing the mark. Stoicism is not about indifference to others or a toolkit for better business negotiations, a get-rich-quick scheme, or a way to ignore the world's issues. The Stoics, like Seneca, were actively involved in politics and public life unless something prevented them. So, when I address political or social issues in my videos, it's in line with Stoic principles. Seneca, one of Rome's most powerful politicians, would likely not be surprised. In the afterword of Right Thing Right Now, I explain that I understand the initial fascination with Stoicism because I experienced it too. Early in my study of Stoicism, I couldn't have written about the Stoic virtue of justice, but Stoicism evolves you. Marcus mentions the common good repeatedly in Meditations, emphasizing justice and doing the right thing. Despite his unlimited power, he maintained compassion, empathy, and love for humanity, seeing himself as a cosmopolitan, a citizen of the world. The Stoics taught that the purpose of philosophy was to bring the outer rings of society inward, to care about others and improve the world, even at personal cost. This is the Stoicism we need to focus on. Life is short. We must be good and do good, love and be loved, and do the right thing because it is right. We should resist the hardness of heart that can stem from a philosophy centered on self-control and emotional mastery.